everyone. This week we're going to talk about our artist Helen Musselwhite and her papercraft art. As you can see in these examples, she uses paper to build up layers and layers to show an environment. Specifically, she would develop artwork based upon the area that she grew up in. To create our own paper crafts, we're going to be learning about biomes, a collection of plants and animals that have common characteristics for the environment that they lived in. You will also notice that the land itself is also very unique in each biome. The materials needed for this project are a pencil, sketch paper, an 8-inch square shaped paper, construction or printed paper, glue, scissors, an X-Acto knife if you have permission, a Sharpie, cardboard or other surface to cut on if you are also using an X-Acto knife. Once your biome has been selected, you guys are going to start doing a lot of visual research into the biome that you would like to have for your final paper craft. You need to create at least 4 different sketches that also have at least 5 layers that represent the foreground, middle ground, and background of your illustration. Now out of your 4 sketches, you're going to choose the one that you like the best, and then take your 8-inch square along the back sides of each one of your colored or printed papers and trace out your square from each corner on every single page. Trace the outline. With those completed, you are going to cut out those squares, and then we are going to be able to start to transfer your drawing over to the back sides of these sheets as well. When you are selecting your sheets of colored paper, please remember to keep your colors in the same color family, but you want at least 5 different value types. You'll notice on my paper that I have a dark sheet, a medium dark sheet, a medium sheet, medium light, and a very light sheet of paper. Now for the tricky part. We're going to start to transfer over our final drawing to each one of the sheets. Remember that each of these sheets represents a different layer inside your picture. I personally like to start with my background first. Now, since we are drawing from the back side of each of your sheets, remember your picture is going to be reversed because as you turn over the page, what you've cut will be on the opposite side. So, when I start drawing out my shapes, I have a section that I'm going to keep. I do not make a mark on that area. And then in the area that I know that I'm going to cut or remove, I put an X there just as a reminder to myself as I start to cut. You'll also notice me cutting some of my layers as I start. The reason for this is just because I had some layers that I wanted to make sure they aligned perfectly between those steps of each of those colors. So if you need to do that, you absolutely can. What you'll do is cut, then lay it on top of the sheet of the color that you need next, trace that, and then from there, trace the remaining shape that you need, and then cut out everything that you do not. The last step, you are going to put glue on the back of the sheets and then glue them down. Make sure that you are very careful about getting to the edge of each of them so that they do not curl up. Start from your back layer in the background, then the medium back, medium layer, foreground layers, and final layer that is closest to the viewer. Also, if you want to add in small details, this final layer is the great time to do so. You may also add Sharpie on top if you would like to add or create crisp outlines for your final design. Here is my final piece, as well as some other examples. You will notice that the one example is very basic. You can see the layers glued just as I did, and also they added in their final details in the hills on top. You may also add gaps or spaces in between each of your layers by adding in some material, gluing them in between to add a little space so that you can have neat shadows that occur in between each of your layers if you would desire. Thank you guys so much for working hard on this project. What was difficult? What did you persevere with? And it turned out really well in your piece of art. Thank you so much for watching.